Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're carrying on with Vampyr. So where we left off, Dr Reid was just getting on a boat with Dr Swansea and we're taking the man to Pembroke Hospital. And let's carry on with that.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me right now.
We're on chapter 2, Take Me to the Hospital. Enter the Pembroke Hospital. Oh shit.
It's my turn.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
Oh. I'll let you bleed. Be more polite or I'll kill you. So he's healthy. And but he's just... Hang on, let's try this part.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr Johnathan Reid.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
The blood quality indicates how much XP you'll obtain for a particular citizen. The higher the blood quality, the more XP you'll get. To drink blood on your prey, you must first mesmerize them and lead them out of sight from others. Your mesmerize level must be equal or higher than a citizen's resistance. Press M1 to memorize Clay. So I guess we're going to be drinking him now, though.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Follow the... Oh. Press X to embrace Clay or to release him. Embracing Clay will provide a massive XP boost, but be aware that there will be consequences. Learning more of citizens and collecting their hints will indicate the experience gained. So I can either release him or embrace him. So if it'll affect, would it affect me? And it will also affect the gameplay, so... But we are pretty weak right now, so I think we should brace him. It'll be the best way. Oh shit.
In the back, you bastard. Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
The district will soon suffer the consequences of your actions.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Well, I did see that we got something from that, so what did I actually get? Okay, so I got some new weapons. They're all level 1. So I have 6 bullets for the revolver, then that use scythe, but I already have that. So if I had to stake to... Wait, can only add... No, so wait, so I can't add anything to that, but I can change these two. Alright. I've already got these two here. Okay, so we did get some weapons from that, and we also got quite a bit of blood points, so that should help.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the 2nd floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reid. Your office has been prepared.
Okay, so Dorothy Crane, press for more details. So she's healthy, but we still need to learn a bit more about her before we can do anything.
I would like to ask a few questions first.
So we don't need to know that, because I know that my room's on the 2nd floor. But let's learn more about Dr. Swansea though, to be fair.
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Sounded a bit scripted, that did.
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Nah, so we don't need anything about that, because we already know that where the room is. So.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Find your office on the 2nd floor. Small bottle.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Johnathan Reid. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reid. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reid. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand
Fair
what
enough.
you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reid. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
That's alright.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Yeah, not good to have any guns on the street though.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
So London's
It
gone
sounds
into
like
complete
things have
anarchy
been a
because
bit
of the
rough recently.
epidemic.
What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden. but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
A new citizen investigation is available. Press the interaction button to open up the local investigation menu. Citizens' investigations are displayed here, categorized by district. You can start a new citizen quest by tracking it with square, then access to the map to locate the area to explore. Right, so Midnight in the Gardens are good and evil. Citizen's quest. Enter the back of the garden. Okay, so I'm tracking that mission now, but I'd rather get through the main story first. I just need to know more about that.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reid. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Alright, so what does he have? So I have 66 and these are 32. Part of a firing mechanism that could be used to assemble a common trigger. Common handle part. It's a bit early at the moment. Nah, I'll still use that hatchet. I'm pretty sure it's my main weapon though, isn't it? Yeah.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
That's my office.
This must be the place. It's definitely
New hideout available to rest. Okay, so the office can be used as, so it's like my safe house as well. So I have multiple safe houses throughout the city.
At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
What was that?
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Articon Econs. Analyze William Bishop's blood at the workbench. Crafting. On a workbench you can craft medical treatments to help sick civilians, serums to boost yourself, weapon upgrades to improve and customize your weapons. So blood sample of William Bishop. A fresh sample of William Bishop's blood in a small tube. Analyzed to view blueprints. You have enough components to improve one of your weapons. Right. Well, this one's going to be my main one at the moment, so... You can upgrade your weapons to a new level with the required ingredients. To inflict more damage, you will also gain access to customization slots. Okay. Aluminum powder. So increase blood absorption, increase stun. Is there anything else? No, that'll be it for now.
Blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
So defensive, you will block your target's blood in their veins, making them defenseless. Blood barrier. Blood spear. You will throw a spear made of blood which will pass through enemies in front of you. increase your blood capacity. Because they do use blood, so the more I'll have, the better I'll be in combat. So. Oh, I don't have enough. Is there anything else I can get? Nah, I think that'll be it for now. Okay, so every decision I'll make will also influence the area that I'm in. District events. Every night the consequences of your actions may improve or degrade the district health status. It can also be degraded due to disease spreading among citizens. The more lives you take, the unhealthier a district becomes. If a district health status drops below this critical threshold, it will plunge into chaos. It is for you to decide of a district's fate. So there was a guy that I killed. Okay, so that's in the stable level, but this is nearly going to drop into stable. It's healthy for the moment. Oh shit. Okay.
If I'm to stay here until my research
Chapter
is
2,
complete,
White Coats. Live among
I'd better learn to hide my
mortals.
true nature from the mortals. What about my thirst for blood?
I'm not one to
Hello.
make wait, Doctor. I've patients to attend.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Sorry. There's nothing here.
some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the Old Morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Okay. Enter the Old Morgue.
Scour voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
So of course it's not going to be as easy as just going and grab them, is it? If a district health status... I've already read about that. Wait, citizens will be reported missing, their quests will be lost, and dangerous creatures will begin to roam the streets. So if a district goes below a certain level... Okay. I like how it will ultimately affect the outcome of the story, so collect as much of these as possible, probably the best. Oh wait. Oh, I need to go back in. Oh, bloody hell. Right. Find useful medical ingredients in the Old Morgue. Find some ferrous. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Find some. I'm not even. Find some sodium high-peroxide.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate,
shit.
and that might prove itself useful.
Alright, lucky that I've gone up there. I'm out.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Where do I need to go now? Oh shit! Wait, did they get back up? Oh, bloody hell, I didn't know they got back up. Right. Anything else I need in here? Watery-rich blood sample. What the fuck was that? Why is he even telling me to go? Upstairs still. Alright. So this floor, but where? Ah, here. I was literally just in here, I didn't even notice it. Right, so now I need to go down to the basement. Go into the basement to get the rest. Oh, so I'm gonna get. Yeah, this is when I'm gonna get absolutely killed, isn't it?
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Oh shit, I keep forgetting that about my stamina. So I need to get some more blood, so I'll probably try and stun him if I can. There we go. Oh shit. Right, let's just test out this ability. Okay, so it's quite good that actually. How many more of them? I thought I had another weapon though on me. Yeah, Clay's hatchet, so why is that? Okay, so if I put that there, would I be able to? Is that actually the hatchet? But I swear that's the scythe. Right. So if I unequip that, just put that there. And offhand I have the gun and then that. Okay, so there we go. I wondered where it actually went then. Oh, bloody hell. Right. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, that's not a good start. Right. Okay. Oh god, I'm literally about to die. Let's get a bit more blood. Should be alright. Oh god, where are you? Oh, bloody hell. Get a bit more blood. A bit overwhelmed me. I didn't expect a boss fight though, straight up right off the bat. Oh, there we go.
These scowls can be
Oh, bloody hell.
I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming
Most people are going to
stronger.
find that dead easy, but bloody hell, I actually struggle with that one.
Blood is so tempting.
Right, so I've got everything that I need. Hopefully there's no more enemies, because, oh, that really hurt. It's not that was scary, but that really hurt my heart for some reason. Dead tense. You have enough components to craft a medicine for treating fatigue. Okay. What is it? Treatments. Sepsis, anemia, fatigue. Can I create anything else? No, not at the moment. There we go. Bring the medicine back to Dorothy Crane in the patient room. Alright. Oh, hopefully these guys don't come back, so I really can't get into another fight. Not at the moment, anyway. Oh, bloody hell. Right, last bit on there. Let's get some blood of it. So if I do get into another confrontation like that, hopefully I'll be able to do alright. Oh, so they do come back eventually. Either that or okay, so there's two of them here. I could probably take him though. Just actually get a stun on him. There we go. Get a bit of blood for that, it's fine. It's just a leaping I have to watch out for. So if I take one out at a time like that, then they're a lot easier to handle. Okay, I'll come out here. Alright, there we go. So you get XP relatively easy though, so that's alright. Next thing I'll probably need to work on is my stamina, because I feel like in the fight I'll lose it relatively easy and I'm a bit like stranded. But I keep forgetting you can press triangle to parry them with, I don't know if it's just with like a melee weapon or is it double two-handed though. Some enemies, including blink skulls and preachers, will feel your presence while using this ability. Oh, Shadow Veil. Wait, is that my ability where I teleport, or is it Pembroke Hospital? So the stats is healthy, the stats are right for now. I saw something lighting over here. Public notice, prevent influenza, says Spanish flu. Cover each cough and sneeze with a handkerchief. Walk to work, do not spit, drink from your own cup, avoid crowds. If taken ill, go to bed and send for a doctor. To make a mask, take a piece of ordinary cheesecloth, 8 to 16 inches, fold. It's really hitting close to home though, that is at the moment. Oh, it's kind of freaking me out a bit. Toggle for civilians. Bring the medicine to Dorothy Crane in the patient room. Oh, there she is. Right.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Disease will decrease the blood quality of civilians. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient in the room behind Dorothy to check his medical status. Am I going to feed on him?
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reid. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Mortimer. Check the medical status of the citizen. Healing a citizen will increase his blood quality and reward you with XP. The heal status of this district will also improve.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
No, you're not a burden, mate.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
There we go. Let's give him some questions.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Alright. I'll leave him be
I
for a
have to
bit.
go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Don't waste your time with me.
Oh, I don't know why he's acting like that. Because the whole point that I'm here is to help him. Blood temptation. Remember, citizens' blood will will provide you with a massive XP boost. Look for citizens of your memorized level or below and choose wisely. Talk to Edgar Swansea. Ooh. Hacksaw level 1. Nearly does as much damage. But it doesn't take as much stamina, so I'll probably see if I can work on that because that's actually quite interesting. A vampire with a hacksaw. seem.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea.
More depressing when you find out what you
defies
are.
Scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
I mean, it's been quite funny though,
It may
isn't
seem
it?
strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
Bit clingy that. I mean, I'm finding it quite amusing though,
There's
to
no
be
need to
fair.
apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Okay, let's just get quite saucy. It's definitely going to become a love interest, isn't it? Can already tell. So out by the tents.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
That's the same woman.
Good evening, Dr. Reid. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Pub?
Indeed.
Oh yeah, the pub.
Allow me to introduce myself formally this
Why
time.
don't I just picture them
My
like
name
sharing
is
a
Lady
pint?
Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
So it seems our Dr. Swansea does indeed have a fascination for creatures of our constitution.
Dr. Swansea is a remarkable man. Dedicated, one might say, obstinate? He spent years compiling our bestiary.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
I mean, I did see you doing that, but...
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Pardon my boldness, your ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
So she wants me to do it instead.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
Do you like a good mystery?
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
Excuse my impertinence, your ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique.
Should I really
of
be
blood
talking about this
transfusion.
with someone literally in a
It seems
bed
you are
right behind him?
specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
Okay.
My life as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reid. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Okay. So I'm going to leave this video right here, and when we come back we'll be talking to Harriet Jones in the hospital. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Remember to like it, and if you have anything that you think I should improve on, please let me know, and have a good night.